So, how did you get your name El Padill?
El Padill goes back to like 1986 when I was like 5. My mom was reading an article talking about that my pops was called the Black Bandit and also called, you know what I'm saying, El Padill, robbing taxis, doing crazy stuff. I even remember an incident with me in a taxi cab with my father. He pistol whipped the guy with my toy gun, handcuffed him, took the money, and ran with me off under his arm. That's some crazy shit. I still got that in my mind.
So he was illin'. Like, why was he illin'?
He was illin'. He was illin'. He was on that motherfucking smack, that shit you put in your arm.
That smack.
That heroin, you know what I mean?
Veins and shit.
Yeah, he was on some other shit.
So other than that, you know, you came out to be a good person, you know what I mean, El Padill. You know, what influenced you to becoming a rapper?
I don't know. I moved to the South, and I had like, I used to fuck around with these dudes over there, right there in downtown, the OTB, like downtown Orlando. And I used to just like, you know what I mean? I see these dudes spitting, so I be in there just listening, because I was a new dude. So I just started spitting, and these guys were like, yo, you sound a little like Nas, you sound like this, and it was
You had the North, the New York swag.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I had that. So I just, in the house, I was basically dolo coming from Jersey. I was just on some writing shit. So I started writing, making songs, and on some real, not even the bullshit, I was feeling myself. So, you know what I mean? It was that shit.
Yeah, and I remember, you know, back in the days we had this DJ equipment in the house, and you know, we all used to freestyle and all that other shit.
Oh, definitely.
We always used to try to rap and all this, you know what I mean? But who would have thought that you would have been rapping right now? You feel me?
Definitely.
Like, you know, everybody tries things and you know they give it shots, but they, you know, it's just a hobby. Like, is this a hobby, or this is something you trying to, you know, make into like a job? Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I think honestly, right now, I feel like I gotta go harder than ever. I'm hungry, and if it wasn't for a few certain dogs that I love in my life, you know what I mean, I gotta give it to them. You know what I mean? It wasn't for them, you know what I mean, I wouldn't be doing what I do. I fell in love with this. I love this shit more than myself. You know what I mean? On some real shit. That's 100.
Shout out to all the other dudes, you know what I mean? Like family, like Tim Man, rest in peace, Sai, like Mischief, all of that. I remember growing up watching rapping, you know what I mean? Paved the way for a brother like you, you know, and you know, it's just a beautiful thing that everybody's doing their own things, and you know, hopefully it's a big conglomerate, a movement. So
definitely one.
What's up? When can we look forward to a mixtape?
A mixtape like ASAP. Like right now it's March. It's March like 19th. I gotta say by early April, maybe like even Easter Sunday, as a blessing. A blessing from God, a blessing from, you know what I'm saying, El Padill right here. You know
I hear that, man. That sounds good. That sounds good. So, the last question I'm going to ask you, what is your top 5 hip-hop artists right now? Rap, hard, what do you listen to? You listen to underground, commercial? What's your type of music? Before you give me the 5 top artists that you listen to now, what do you listen to?
What I listen to?
Give me, all right, your top 5 artists right now off the top that you've been listening to and you listen to now. That if it's in your radio or when it comes on, like, that shit, them niggas hard.
Well, definitely right now, I got in my CD player in the crib right now.
Nigga, you got a CD player, nigga. We doing fucking.
My whip.
Everybody's on iPod.
Computer. I ain't got no iPod, my nigga. On some real shit. I got a phone, nigga.
Alright. So
listen to my shit right there.
CDs, yeah, I understand with the whip. You got that on. But
now definitely Meek Mills. I got Meek.
Word. That's my favorite right now.
Meek's crazy. Fred the God, definitely.
That's nice.
P.
I like P, but I wouldn't put him in my top 5. Oh, that's who you listening to. That's
right
not your
now,
top 5.
Right now.
That's what you listening to.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
listening
not your top 5. Alright, give me 2 more you listening to.
Vado. I like the whole new wave.
I haven't heard some new Vado in a little while, man. Seen him on other people's stuff, man. But I haven't heard too much from him lately. But let's see.
CD banging.
Yeah. Swine Flu too, baby. I listen to that shit all day. Alright, so what's your top 5 artists?
My top 5 artists, definitely since a youngin'.
Alive
right now. I gotta say, he's coming with some fucking Who Gone Flames. Word is born. Meek Mills. Wayne is nasty.
So that's 1. That's 2. Meek Mills, Lil Wayne. Give me 3 more.
A lot of people ain't ready for the God is a Beast.
So that's 3. You got 2 more alive.
2 more alive, like definitely Jay-Z by far is one of the old-time greats. You know what I mean? Jada's crazy.
Alright.
Jada's crazy.
So that's his top 5. Now, for top 5 dead or alive, let's see who he picks, people. Still Padill. 2012, baby.
Nah, definitely. See,
Stacks TV.
You a character, but I love the shit out of you. MH.
Let's all love, baby.
MH.
It's family. It's an interview. I'm just doing my job.
Most hated.
So, top 5 dead or alive.
Nah, top 5 dead or alive. I gotta say Biggie. I love Biggie, bro.
B.I.G.
I cry with
That's
Biggie.
1.
Pun.
2.
Pac.
3.
Jay-Z.
4.
Nas, definitely. There you go. Thank you right there, Stacks. Nas.
And that concludes this episode of Stacks TV Interviews 2012, baby. MH, Padilla Fresco, Toodaloo.